Hi everybody, we are going to do a transformation of a rotation, and this time instead of just doing 1 point, we're going to do a whole figure, a triangle of ABC. All right, so the first thing I need to do is read the directions. It says rotate triangle ABC 90 degrees counterclockwise about 1, 2. So that means it's going to be around 1, 2. So let's go 1, 2. This will be my fixed point. That's going to stay there, and that's the center. So we're going to take this triangle and we're going to move it counterclockwise. That means against the clock. So this is with the clock, and this would be against the clock. So we're going to move this triangle about 90 degrees, right about over here. Okay? All right. And here we go. You basically do it just like you did every little point. So we did it with 1 point. So we're going to ignore the rest of the triangle. I could even put this on so we don't even look at it. And you just have to do 1 point at a time. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to get my pencil, is we are going to connect the center to A. And you can draw it past it. That's fine. And what we have to do is we have to make a 90-degree angle. Well, from here to here, if we make like an L, that will be the 90. It's probably going to be right about there, but let me actually do it. So you are going to put your circle right here on the center and make sure this line lines up with the actual line that I drew. All right, here's our point. So we're going to go out this way. Oop, I moved it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way to 90 degrees. 90 is right there. And you also know 90 is right here. So if you look at this straight line, it goes right there. So that, if you move it up, will be 90 degrees. That was pretty close at my guess. All right, we're going to connect the center to the 90 degrees, and it can go as far as you want, it doesn't really matter. And this made a 90-degree angle. All right, so what we're going to do now is we've measured from the center to A. We moved it 90 degrees, but it has to be the same distance. From here to here has to be the same distance from here to wherever the point is going to land on this. I'm going to move this a little bit. We're looking at A only. So I'm just going to measure from here to here. I'm just going to put my finger right there. That's how long it is, the distance. And from here to there, it's right about there. All right, I'm going to put my little dot right there. And that will be, this is the figure, and this is going to be the image. So this is A with little apostrophe. So this A moved 90 degrees counterclockwise. All right, and now you just have to do that for B and C. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase all these marks. And you can erase, be careful, don't erase that point, but erase all your lines so it looks a little bit cleaner. All right, now let's do B. Okay, B. I'm going to go from the center to B, and I'm just going to draw a line connecting it. Center to B. I'm going to ignore A. I'm going to not look at A. So here's the center. Oh, hold on. Center to B. All right, and from this point, I need to make, it's going to be really close to A. I'm going to put my protractor down. Here's the circle on the center part. And then this line has to be on the line that I just made. So there it is. I'm going to go this way, and here's B. I'm hitting B on the line. I'm going to go 0, 10, all the way to 90. 90 is here. Really close to what we had before for A. It's a little bit more to the right, though. All right. Now I'm going to make my 90-degree angle by connecting this 90 with the center. Let me make sure it's correct. And that would make the 90-degree. It's a little bit close to A. I probably did it a little bit too close. Okay, we'll see. Oh, I hope this works out. Okay, all right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to, oh, I know why. Okay, we are going to measure from the center all the way to B. Okay, the center all the way to B, and make sure it's straight. All the way to B is right about here. So I'm going to put my finger right there so don't forget where it is. And do the same thing over here from the center all the way there, and B is right up here. All right, so that's my new mark. That's going to be B, and that's the image, so you do a little apostrophe. Now I'm going to erase. So again, we took our B, and we went 90 degrees over here counterclockwise. I'm going to erase everything so it doesn't look too messy. I can see the A, B, and C that's moved. Okay, now we're going to do one more point, C. All right, take your center just like every point that we've done, center to C, and just make a long line so I can see where it is. All right, now we're going to try and figure out, it looks like 90 degrees, like right about there. It makes like an L shape, but let's actually measure it. Put the circle on the center part, 1, 2, and then make that line go right on the line that you've just created. So here's a circle on the center. The line is right here on this line. Go all the way to 90, which is right here. Oh, I was way off. Oh, well. 90, and I'm going to put a little line right here too so I can see it. All right, and then go from this, the circle to the lines, and that made a 90-degree angle. And you can see the L shape right there. It's a 90-degree angle. All right, so we're going to take C and we're going to go woo, move it right there, or right somewhere. We have to measure how long this is, though. So I'm going to measure the distance from here to here. Oh, it's right there on that number. It's easy. I'm going to go from the same thing. Oh, I don't have enough room there. There to there. All right, so this distance is the same as this distance. So that is where C will be. And that's the image. So you have to mark it as the image. Now, last one, I'm going to erase all these lines and finally connect A, B, and C. So here's A, B, and the C. And we basically took this triangle and we rotated the triangle 90 degrees, boop, like that on its side. Okay, and again, it went counterclockwise. We went here and went there. If we went the other way, if we went clockwise, we would basically take the triangle and we go like that, and it would be laying on that side. It'd be pointing to the right. All right, and that is how you rotate a figure 90 degrees counterclockwise around a certain fixed point, a center. You'll see other videos where they do it around the origin, and that's actually a lot easier because then you can do things with the numbers. You can flip them around, change signs, and it's much easier. This way, if the center is somewhere other than 0, 0, this method will help you in any rotation that you have to do. All right, thank you for watching.